So when you hear the expression, God, I wonder what these streets would say if they could talk, Sarasota Street Talk is making the streets talk, and we're recording what they're saying. So that to me, that is what Sarasota Street Talk is all about.
Sarasota Street Talk is to introduce people of the surroundings.
We're literally right now, we're downtown Sarasota, and we hear people all around us telling different stories. Those are the streets talking.
Tell us about yourself.
Sure.
Yeah, we got a fan here for you.
Oh.
She was
Full
probably
service.
she was probably dying today in a cycle class. And
It's okay.
then she comes out here.
It's perfect.
Good.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
My name's Ari Olivo. I'm the owner and founder of Ride Cycle. We are located at the bottom of the Mark on Pineapple, and we just opened 3 weeks ago on July 8th.
Yeah, we jogged by a few times, did some running, and ran by as they were doing the construction, and we were wondering, when's it going to open? When's it going to open?
Me too.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So how is it going so far?
It's going amazing. There's so much anticipation and build-up, and then I don't think it could ever amount to what it actually feels like in a good way.
Right.
But yeah, we've been busy. We've been feeling great energy. We've been making sales. We've been having a good time.
Good.
Yeah.
So did you guys have a soft opening first, or are you?
So we ran a pre-sale for a few months before our actual opening. Kept the social media on fire, and then did a big grand opening party and opened pretty much the next day.
Sure.
Yeah.
How did we miss that party?
What was that?
It was a party, she said. How
yeah.
did we miss it?
I don't know, because it felt like everybody in town was there. Yeah, it was a great
Invitation still in the mail.
Yeah.
I should have
Apparently
moved.
we're not quite as
return to sender. Yeah.
We should have had her on the show before they opened.
Well, we're happy to go ahead and have you on here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Joining the group, I Love Downtown Sarasota.
Awesome, thank you.
It's a group, not a page.
Yeah.
If you
I
join
actually
that-
joined a couple months ago when I moved down here, and so I follow you every
Thank you.
morning.
All right.
Yes.
Well,
I do.
I was going to ask you, are you from here or not from here?
I
or-
did grow up here.
You
Yes.
grew up here,
Yes,
okay.
I did.
And then you must have lived somewhere else if you moved back.
I did. I moved to New York City when I was 18. I was there for 4.5 years. Came back, made my way out to Asia. Came back, kind of bounced
Okay.
around.
Okay, so
Yeah.
all right, so that segues into where in Asia?
Singapore.
I lived there for 3 years.
No way.
Yeah, way. Okay, so
Best place in the world.
Orchard Plaza, Orchard Road.
Yep.
Raffles Hotel.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they got Newton Circus anymore. Botanical Gardens, the American Club.
Yeah, so I was there for work for this, and I taught
That was
at
quite some
Orchard.
time. Yeah.
And I lived in what was considered Katong, Katong.
Now, for me, I was like 10. So that was probably about 60
Okay.
years ago.
Okay.
No, but I mean, Orchard Road was still there. Obviously,
Yeah,
it was the glass
it's the
mall
main-
right there, the main one
Yep.
they had. And right off to its left, there was like a smaller building that would had a lot of different shops, and I forgot what that was called.
Yeah, that's actually the plaza where the studio that I taught in was located. Wow,
Well,
I can picture it perfectly.
Yeah, Singapore's amazing. It's the only country in Asia where you can actually drink the tap water. No, seriously, that's what I say. It's so clean. It's an amazing city.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's changed. It's not 60 years ago, but I was 10, 11, 12. My parents were in with the government, so they were stationed
Wow.
there.
So 70 years.
And it's about 7 years ago. Yeah, I'm 17, 18 now. But no, it was like it was yesterday.
Yeah,
It's
I loved
amazing.
it.
It's
If
amazing.
COVID had not have happened, I would probably still be there.
Okay.
Actually,
Sentosa?
yes, Sentosa
Sentosa's
Island is
still there, and-
amazing.
They had a water ride. Okay, and I digress. I'm squirreling for a second. We'll get back on track. But they had a water slide.
This is how the
back-
show goes.
This was back when, and I don't think there's no permits and there's no they had this water slide at Sentosa. It had a couple bumps on it, and there must have been like 3 or 4 people that died a month because I mean there was no railings. There was no. They'd hop off, they'd fall off the side, and it was like not a big deal. No, but that was back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's
Now I'm sure it's
beach
very
clubs and
high rises.
yeah,
and-
but it's very fun,
Yeah,
very fun.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
So tell us about your idea of starting your own cycle
Yeah. So
studio. Yeah.
after being in the business for 7-8 years and working for a few different companies that did things a bunch of different ways, I was kind of at a point where, to be frank, why am I making money for other people when I know how to do this multiple different ways? So that's kind of where the initial thought process came in. And then I grew up in a family where my parents owned a business, my grandparents owned a business.
Right.
So it just made 100% sense to transition. And I was really lucky to have their help and support to get it going. And I woke up and we did it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah, and
Thanks.
same with us,
Yeah.
entrepreneurs. You
Yes.
know, and 3 of my 4 kids are self-employed, so we get
Awesome.
it.
Yeah.
It's kind of the
It's
same
great.
thing with
It's
us.
awesome.
You know, just kind of have an idea and just come out and just do it.
Mhm.
You know, and just
Yeah.
see it might work. It might go south real quick, but we'll see what happens. You know, but I mean, there really is a need. You know, and I think there's a couple. I mean, you look at the other people that are doing it. I guess there's pineapple cycle, but they do a yoga thing, and it's a totally different. I'm sure
Yeah.
a different model, right?
For sure. I mean, our focus is boutique fitness, and we're a niche, so we only do indoor cycling. All of our equipment is state of the art. It's like a club party on the bike. That's what we like to say. So it's, the sound system is top tier. The lighting system does 300 different things. They run, they flash, they dance, any color scheme you want.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's an atmosphere. That's our main difference.
And like Patrick's, after 11 o'clock, you guys turn into a club, right?
Yes.
After that last
Went to-
class,
after
the last
cycle
bid class.
it turns into a dance club. Yeah,
So-
so do you guys have different levels and tiers of membership? 'Cause
Yes.
I know my wife's going to ask me this question.
We do all kinds of things. There's something for everybody. We offer packages, which is a pay-as-you-go option. Those credits never expire, so if you buy 5 or 10 and you travel and 6 months later you want to come back and use them, you can.
Yeah.
Our memberships have 3 different tiers: 4 rides a month, 8 rides a month, and then your unlimited option. They all grow in price. The perk with the memberships that kind of makes us unique, I don't think many other places do this, we offer 2 guest privileges per month on all of the memberships. So let's say your wife buys a membership and you want to come 2 Saturdays with her out of the month, she can book you as your guest and
Oh, for the 2 set each
complimentary.
month?
Yep.
Oh, wow,
Twice a
that's-
month.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's about as much energy as I have.
Yeah, there you go.
Those two.
Teresa will do the
Well,
4
'cause we're-
times or 8 times a month, and you'll do 2.
We are all
Works
about
out.
it. The whole thing is all about just promoting downtown businesses,
I
the
love
city
it.
of downtown, or city of downtown, the city of Sarasota, downtown, its people, and all the businesses. So we are 100% behind helping
Thank you.
in any way we
Yeah.
can
Thank
with
you.
the podcast,
Yeah.
And
plus with the group as well. Would you consider possibly maybe doing, I don't know if you do promotions to get new clients in, or like a 5% off, or 10%
Absolutely.
off if you say, hey, I'm with ILDS?
Yeah,
Would that be
absolutely.
something you'd,
100%.
okay.
And she
It'd
could
be fun-
post it on your
Yeah,
group.
no, you can
on,
do that,
on
yeah.
your page group.
Buy your-
Yeah.
yeah.
Super simple. We can set up a promo code.
Put on something saying if you're
with
a
the
member
link.
of I
Yep.
love downtown Sarasota.
Type
put it
in
on,
the code,
Put it right on there.
and at checkout, it'll discount
That'd
it.
be
Yep.
cool.
Yourself, I mean,
If it helps
please,
ya,
please
you know.
join. Please post your own ads. We'll
That's
approve
what
Thank
them.
you.
We'll approve in the back. It's absolutely free.
Yeah.
Obviously.
What are the
Um,
hours? What are
The
your
hours.
hours or class times? I guess would be the better term.
We are open every day of the year, Christmas included, New
Alright.
Year's included. We
24
open at
hours a day.
5:30 in the morning,
I
and
love
we
that.
close at 7:30 at night.
Mark's running at 5:30 in
Yeah.
the
Dude,
morning.
I'm up at
I know, that's why I'm the
4:45.
first to see his
Oh, yeah.
his post.
So you saw me.
Thank
you.
You saw me step in when he was out of town.
Yes.
those
That was,
few
that
days.
was very impressive,
I
Scott.
hated that.
Yeah.
No, I hate, dude.
It's
dude,
commitment,
I hate
but-
I'm
getting
okay at 6:37, but
every
that
morning-
5:30 stuff is ridiculous.
Every morning that sucks.
Yeah, not for
Like,
the
I don't
week.
like it. but it's just after that first 15 minutes,
Right.
then you're like, yeah, okay. Yeah, now you're up, and now you feel good.
Yeah.
But every
So
time the alarm goes off,
Ari's there at 5:30.
Oh yeah.
Class number 1.
respect.
We might run into each other on the
Respect.
street because I
It's-
walk.
all right.
So if
Okay.
I'm walking at 5, I'll just.
Yeah, and we're starting to do runs on Wednesdays.
Okay.
So
Very
you're
nice.
Little
welcome
group
to come
thing.
and hang out with us and do a run
Thank
on
you.
Wednesday if you'd like
Yeah.
to.
So are you? Do you have multiple instructors, or you do all of it?
Yeah, we have 8 instructors
Oh.
currently. There's 8 of us, and we're always looking for new talent and always growing the team. So. Yeah.
So 5:30 is the first class.
6 o'clock. So we open
6
the doors
o'clock?
at 5:30. 6
Okay.
o'clock is the first class.
All right.
6, 7, 8, 9:30 in the morning, and then after work 5:30, 6:30. Weekends 8, 9, 10. We're always going.
We got air
wow.
conditioning. We have fans.
All right, so we're all about the comfort of our guests. So
What was it, like 2 months ago we had just this table and chairs.
so this is-
we had no coverage.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
So we started off this whole thing. We started off about 8 months ago, and in front of Rise and Eyes, because they were gracious enough. Beaver Shriver was gracious enough to allow us to do that in front of there. And I'm like at a desk with like a Walkman and a little mic or something.
And you were by yourself.
by myself, just talking.
I love
and
it.
it slowly grew. We added a desk, and then we started. And you know, Amazon's gonna be the death of me, just because it's so easy to find stuff, and the next day it's like
Boom.
Christmas in July.
Yeah, I
You
know.
Like everything is packages there every day.
I know.
So it just grew and grew and grew, and now we're like to the point we are now.
So
But
awesome.
so with the fans now, we brought fans in,
Yep.
and this thing is amazing. Are you feeling it?
yeah, I mean, I'm very cool. Like
So-
I am.
$30 at CVS.
Wow. So
Yeah,
not
so-
Amazon.
That was not Amazon. Probably could have got a better deal on Amazon.
Probably.
It would have been
Would have been
$24.99.
$24.99, and I could have returned
Free
it the
shipping.
next day.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you know, I do most things. No, but
So-
it's grown quite a bit. So
So I think
That's awesome.
I think Ari said when she walked out of the studio and came outside, it was actually cooler than inside.
Well.
Is it that brutal in there?
Yeah,
Is it-
debatable.
I'm not quite sure. You
I'm
can
not
do
sure I want to
hot
go in there
cycling.
hot cycling.
Like,
It sounds like it. No, I
Then
imagine
pass
the
out.
exercise though, the fact that you're moving.
Yeah, I mean, we have fans, but you know, the people leave definitely dripping in sweat for sure.
And how long does the session last?
45 minutes.
Okay.
45 minutes.
And there's different types of interval and then different classes.
Yeah, so all of our classes are interval based. You're going to do a range of resistance work with some pushing to accelerate the heart rate, some, pulling it back, some speed work. It's all up and down, all hills, flat roads. We add in the fun choreography, the dancing, the stuff that you see online, stuff like that. And then every class has one arm song so that we take a minute, we stay on the bike, the legs keep pedaling, but there are dumbbells on your bike,
Wow.
different pound options,
Please tell me all
and
about this.
it's full body, yeah. We try to make it a head to toe, mind body experience.
Now, is it? Are they connected? Or like are the bikes like Wi-Fi connected by any chance? And I don't know why I'm thinking about this.
No, it's a good
Like,
question.
Like as a class, it'd be kind of cool to compete with other classes, maybe in other parts, and say.
Yeah,
like,
so
team-
that is the one way we are different than most. We don't do any metrics, any numbers. We don't follow any kind of screens or TVs. We do everything based off the beat of the music. It's a rhythmic ride.
Oh,
So
okay.
the instructor's curating a playlist that's going to have certain rhythms that you're going to follow with your legs and your arms and everything. And we make it more about the feeling and the resistance that your body can handle rather than giving you a number and kind of limiting your options. That's just my experience with it. If I tell you to go to a 4, but really your body can handle a 6, 7, 8, why am I putting that limit
Right.
on you?
That makes sense.
And making it more about the competition. That wasn't my favorite
So
aspect.
if I feel lightheaded and queasy, is there like a red button right on
AED?
the bike where I can push real quick?
It's
and
funny,
then it
actually.
stops?
Do you have an
There
AED
is,
in there? I
um,
assume
I'm
you,
kidding.
did you have to have that?
I know you're kidding,
Do you have
but
to have
I'm
one?
half kidding. Yeah.
the resistance knob that you control how
Imagine.
heavy, how light, if you push down on top, it does act as an emergency brake and your legs will stop. So
Okay.
There you go.
Because people, that's.
Oh no.
It's
I
like-
mean,
it's
they're
like
on
a
treadmills in gyms.
So I
right?
took aerobic.
You're supposed to clip it on, so when you fall
aerobic
off, it
box-
stops.
Or kickboxing for a while.
Fun.
Like aerobic kickboxing, and it wasn't contact. It's hitting the bag. It's hitting all that. So people are like, wow, it's just you're not hitting. What are you doing? It's nothing. Until you try it, like it's no joke. Like doing aerobics, and then you do your calisthenics or what have you, and then you start hitting the bag and
Right.
and all that. So cycling, I'm sure, probably just blows that away. Like you think, you're just riding a bike for a while. No,
Not really.
like 45
No,
minutes. I
yeah.
would,
That's
I
forever.
would venture to say most people couldn't do it, like initially. It takes some time to build up.
yeah, I think after the third ride is when people really start to get into a groove and feel comfortable. I think it's a little bit of an out-of-body experience at first because there's sensory things happening with lights and sound, and you're not used to being on the bike and how it feels. But it's all music driven, and that's the one thing I think that unites most people is music and passion for rhythm and things like that. So if you can get that and feel the music and love what you're doing, it's addicting. It's different than it's like a runner's high.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that's where it gets. It's very fun. Very fun.
Yeah, well, that's the important part, right?
Yeah, I
'Cause
mean-
people won't come back if you're not making it fun.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to give you the best workout you've had, but we're also going to make sure that you leave feeling like you're part of a community and making friends and having a good time. And we hear so many stories all the time about people that have come in not such of a, not in a great place, maybe mentally, and they leave with their glass more full than when it was when they came in. So it's, those are the best compliments we can get.
Yeah.
So how can people contact you? Like, what's a website?
Yes,
Instagram,
so our
videos on
website
YouTube?
is ride-cycle.com. Our Instagram is ridecyclesrq. Our phone number is 941-376-2982. And you can find us anywhere. Just Google Ride Cycle Sarasota and we'll pop up.
You're slowly going to take over
Find
Sarasota.
the mark. Yeah.
Right there by the mark, at the
Right
base
there
of the
by the
mark.
mark.
You see a lot of new businesses opening up down there.
Yeah, it's going to be a hot
lot
corner
of cool stuff
for
down
sure.
there. Well, definitely, we're going to sing the praises.
Thank
here
you.
Too. If you have cards or at any time, if you want to stop back by
Yeah.
and get
Or
flyers
anything
of
leave
any
out.
sort,
Yeah.
we'll definitely go ahead and
Leave
paste
some
it
stuff.
all over ILDS.
You bet.
Thank you.
My wife's name is Teresa,
Teresa.
so she's going to come in
Awesome.
and she's going to do very, very well. And she's going to bring me in twice a month, and I'm going to hit that red button.
There we go.
probably.
There we go.
But no, that's fantastic. I'm glad
Thank you.
I'm glad you came by.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
For every guest,
Oh, I
what
didn't
we
bring
like to
any
do,
of my
you
swag.
know what's going to happen. Do you have a pen on you by
I
any
didn't
chance,
bring my
Scott?
swag. No.
Do you have a pen?
I don't have a
I didn't
pen,
come
and
prepared.
I
I'm
don't have my
sorry.
swag.
So to thank you for coming onto the show, we're going to give you a house. So I'm giving you a house.
Okay.
Right here. Okay. So it's a piece of
Thank
property.
you.
I think that property, I believe that's in Indian Shores, right there on the water, I believe. And we have a deed to the home. Okay. So that's what I was asking. Is there a pen? Do you have a pen? by any
Mom or
chance?
dad, pen?
I'm sorry. Mom. Oh, mom has a pen.
Mom to the
Thank you.
rescue.
So Mom and Dad are
Like we have
here
every
supporting
single
Ari
item for
today. That's
podcast
really
here,
nice, and they helped her
but
get
we
this
don't have a
business
pen.
up and going, right?
Thank
Yep.
you so much. Thank you.
Yep. Mom's marketing queen, knows everybody in Sarasota. Dad's the CPA, the numbers guy. So we got a great tag team.
Yeah, we're the marketing guys. So, guys, we're the media people.
There you go.
So, yeah, we're your media team.
We're a real estate agent and a mortgage broker. That's what we are.
Love it.
Who decided to go out here in the?
Okay, so what's the?
How do you want
name
the
you would like to see
title?
on
It
the deed?
Ari or Ariana or what is it?
We can do Ariana, make it really official.
Okay, and your last name, please.
Olivo, Olivo.
All right, Scott, if you wouldn't mind, please witnessing this.
Okay. Do you need my ID?
Just your fingerprint, please. And if you'd put just prick your finger and put some blood print right over there. Right there, be fine. Very good. All right, so as soon as you file this with the clerk of the court, you are now officially the proud
A
owner
homeowner.
of
Wow.
a
a red
mini
house.
tiny house.
Thank
which
you.
in 10 years may be worth about as much as a Shiba Inu token, about 1 cent.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
You're very, very welcome.
Where'd you buy these?
What's that?
Amazon?
Where did I get that?
Amazon?
Amazon.
Amazon. Nice meeting
like
you.
everything else.
Thanks,
and
guys.
Actually, you know what, too? I'm going to go and get this as well.
Oh, yeah.
So a
yeah.
good friend of ours, Jill Blackstone, has a massage part.
Oh, wow.
That sounded terrible.
Massage
That sounded terrible. No,
Salon.
massage salon.
I guess.
Very professional. Right here in Palm.
Awesome.
And so this is for a free hour massage with her.
Oh,
So if you,
wow.
because I'm sure
Thank
doing what
you.
you do, you're
Yes.
very sore the next day.
I'm sure.
And she'd be happy to go ahead. And,
I will.
and do
I
it.
will use this
So you give her
immediately.
a call, let her know that you got it from us, and
I will.
you got an
Thank
hour
you.
massage.
Awesome, guys.
Nice to meet you.
So
Very
nice to meet you.
Thank you so
Thanks
much
for
for coming
having
on.
me.
And good luck. And Teresa will be in, and
I can't wait.
Yeah.
yeah, I will follow and not be, do my best.
And we'll keep pushing you.